Hello there guys, welcome back to a short online tutorial. Today we are based in Adobe Photoshop and it's your good friend Jack from Blue Sky Graphics back again to show you some really cool stuff. What I would like to do today guys is show you how you can create a dreamy and soft effect within Adobe Photoshop. A simple but effective idea that you can apply to your imagery, but at the same time a really sort of unique and modern aesthetic that you can apply across all of your pieces of work. All you need to do is just follow the steps that I show you today, and I guarantee you'll be very impressed with the end product. What I've started off with is this cool image of this lady playing the guitar, and what I now need to do is duplicate this layer. The keyboard shortcut to do that is Command J for Mac users, and it's Control J for Windows users. And what we now need to do is make a selection of our lady. So I'm just going to come to Select Subject, like so. I just need to improve that selection there. So I'm just going to make sure that I use our quick selection tool. Make sure that we're plussing to that selection. I'm just going to come through here very slowly, just increase that selection there, like so. Okay, now what I need to do to the top layer is apply a layer mask. So I'm just going to use our layer mask icon on our layer window here and apply a layer mask like so. Next step is now I need to reselect that layer mask. It's very simple. Come to the layer mask, and for Mac users, that's Command click. For Windows users, that's Control click, like so. And now I need to expand that current selection. So I'm just going to go to Select, Modify, and we have the option here to expand. Now I'll be expanding it by 30 pixels. It may differ depending upon the image that you're using. But for this image here, 30 pixels will be more than enough for my expansion of the selection there. Then I'm going to come to our original layer, okay? And with any type of selection tool highlighted, I'm now going to right-click on that selection, and we have this option here of Delete and Fill Selection. So in a sense, it's very similar to the Content Aware Fill. If I now do that, what the system should do is remove the lady and input pixels into it. The selection that I created earlier, like so. Just turning off that top layer just to demonstrate to you there. Don't worry about the end effect because we'll be applying a blur very shortly. So to that base layer, I'm going to right click on it and convert it to a smart object. The reason we do that is because what we would like to do is apply a filter, and it's very beneficial for us to apply a smart filter just so that it allows us to edit and manipulate the result that we have. And it's just giving you more luxury and power, because you may go on 20 more steps, but you may come back and think, you know what, I may edit the blur or whatever. So always make sure when you're using filters to apply it to a smart object. So now I'm going to go to Filter, Blur Gallery, and we're going to use our Tilt Shift Blur. Now what I'm going to do is just increase the blur up here, like so, and as you can see, the blur now is really coming through. I'm just going to bring this down a tad here, our parameters here, like that, there, like so. I just want to increase the light option here and the color option as well. I'm probably going to do a color range of about 160. And now if I press OK, wonderful. Now what I'm going to do is add a layer on top. I just want to create a nice sort of cool, like sort of sunlight effect coming from the top left-hand corner. So I'm going to make sure I'm using my brush tool. I'm going to use the soft round one in our general brushes group. And as you can see, my brush is quite large. So I would suggest you to make quite a large brush. And I'm just going to do one little click here, like so. And I'm just going to bring the opacity down on that just a tad, just to make it a little bit softer. I may even move that up just a little bit there, like so. Stay around there, maybe. I just need to expand it. As you can see, it's a little bit of a line at the bottom here. So I'm just going to press Command T and resize that from the center point using Option on a Mac or Alt from Windows. Okay, perfect. And the last thing I would like to do is come to our adjustment layers, and I'm going to use our color balance adjustment layer. and just manipulate the cyan possibilities there. Make sure you have your midtones highlighted. Let's say that we add a little bit of a magenta look to it as well. A bit of blue is there, right there as well. And there you have it, guys. That's how you create that dreamy and soft effects within Adobe Photoshop. If you're interested in finding out more about the school, the courses that we offer, please take a look at our website at blueskygraphics.co.uk. Thank you very much. Take care, and I'll see you next time.